Good morning, students. Students, whenever you move out somewhere, you can see there are plenty of things around you. All those things which surrounds you, that can be called as environment. So, students, today we people are talking about the environment. See, when we are talking about the environment, there are certain things that is visible to you. Some are natural and some are man made. So when we talk about the natural, some mountains you see some animals, some domestic animals, trees, plants, herbs, shrubs, people all around, they all come under a category of natural environment. They all together make the natural environment. The second type of environment that you people can see around you, and there are plenty of things that we people are using nowadays, they all come under man made environment. Yes, that environment is created by the man. Roads, cars, books, clothes, things, buildings, malls, shopping malls, schools, colleges, buildings, industries, all these things when you see are all around you, they all are created, constructed, and been established by the men. That is why they come under a category of man made environment. See, students, this is one of the small picture that shows many things around you. You can see the house, you can see cleaning is going on, road is there, water tap, grasses, clothes, trees, mountains, sky. They all make a complete environment where a people can survive, where we all people are living. That environment has to be good. So every person wants a good environment. See, students, when we are talking about the environment, anything surrounding us and which affects us is called environment. You can see the picture. It has two kinds of things. It is biotic components and abiotic components. So we'll discuss one by one together what are biotic components and what are abiotic components. Living things, anything which has a life, they all come in the category of biotic environment. So when we are going to count in this picture, you can see we have cow, buffalo, cock, pigeon, trees, all people, horse, piggies. They all makes the biotic environment because they have life, they are living things. When we see around this, you can see one of the industry, you can see the land, you can see the sun, clouds, sky, and the building or a house or a well or a bucket or a rope. They all come under non-living things. You can see the so beautiful picture we have, and there is so much of the greenery that shows that it is grown on a soil. So all soil, water, air, sunshine, they all come under the category of abiotic component. Abiotic component means the physical environment that you can see around you. So this environment, complete environment, is made up of biotic environment and the abiotic environment. So that means all these components, when they are brought together, they make a complete environment. So when we say biotic, that means living things. When we talk about abiotic, that means non living things. So, students, when we see, there are many components which constitute, which makes the environment. So this components is, they are broadly divided into three categories. One is natural, number two human made, number three humans. You can see that there are certain things which are natural, that means the atmosphere, the water bodies, the land, the living things, the sand, mountains, rivers, they all come under the natural. environment. Human made, you can see the building, hospitals, parks, bridges, flyovers, buildings, industries, temples, they come under, they are created by the men, so we, that is come under the human made environment, and according to our needs we create that environment, so human made environment. So when we talk about the third category and third component of the environment, that is human itself, you can see that we all together people makes a community, we people live in a community, we people live in a society. You can see that we go for worship, where we go in temples or the other places, we for studying we go to the schools, if we are not feeling well we go to the hospital for a proper treatment, and if the some manufacturing is going on, some making is going on, so that means that is industries. So there are people, we all together makes a family, all the individuals that live together in a society, we constitute a community, different family together makes a community. So that means the environment, the component of the environment, all these things, it may be natural, it may be human made, or it may be human, they all together they make the environment. Students, when we are talking about the environment, we have physical environment also, we have the biotic components are also available, abiotic components are also available, physical things are also available, physical features are also available, everything that you can see all around you, all together when they come with the interaction with each other, then all these things they all make together, they make the ecosystem. So what is an ecosystem? It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live. All are linked by transfer of energy by material. Sun is there, you can see sun gives us energy. Plants are there that gives you the rain and the oxygen. The animals, domestic animals may give you the different things. So all together biotic and abiotic components, they together make the entire ecosystem. So students, you can see that, I think on in your book this is the very first page, and you can see that how the people and the children they are talking about different environment, because people live in different environment. You can see these people, these students, Ravi, Paramjeet, Jesse, Mustafa, and Asha, they all come from different families, and all together they play together, they eat together, they study together, and they make they make a beautiful environment, because they live in the same community, and they really wanted to have a better environment. So for that, to have this better environment, you can see that we have different components of environment. If people wanted to go for a worship, they can go to the temple, they go to the church, and they go to mosque, and at different places. And if they really wanted to go to the education, if they go for an higher studies, colleges are there, they go to the schools. And if they really wanted to get a treatment for any ailment, they go to the hospitals. So there are so many things that is available in the nature, and it may be biotic and it may be abiotic components. So all together they make the complete environment. Even the human beings, they all together makes the complete environment, involving with the natural as well as the man made physical environment. So students, you can see that the life is possible only where all these three things would be available. See, students, you have already studied in your lower classes that we need the earth. The earth is a living planet where all these three realms and the domains are available, that is land, water, and air. So land, that means lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Hydro means water, that means water availability is there. Atmosphere means the surface and this in the area which surrounds with the air. So atmosphere, where all these three domains they meet, that narrow zone is known as biosphere. So this biosphere is only possible where these three things are meet, all these three domains are meeting. So we talk about these three domains, students, you can see that, and this can be easily seen at in this picture. You can see that here we have the land is also available, water is also there, and the atmosphere is also there. So that means they all this constitute, all these three things constitute together, that makes the biosphere. So students, we are going to study further in the next class. So till then, thank you so much.